Hello everyone, it's Jamie and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do an update on what I worked on for the month of June. And if you saw my last video or if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've only been working on one project for the month. Trying to get a project done, and it just seems like it's turned into like this never-ending project. So what I worked on for the month of June was Death by Cross Stitch by Long Dog Samplers. I'll insert a picture what it will look like when it's finished here. And if I have a picture of where I was my last video, I will also be inserting that right here. Yes, yes. And so my last video, I'm trying to think, where was I? In my last video, I was on the third row that I was working on. I had started from the bottom, I had finished the bottom row, second to the last bottom row, if that makes sense. And then I was working on the row above that, and I had it almost finished, except there was a partial page to do at the end of the row, and then I needed to do the very top row, which is 4 pages. So that was where I was, and my goal is that I want to have it finished by my birthday, which is July 17th, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. But, okay, I'll show you where I am now. So, since my last video, if I can get this all in the picture, there we go. There we go! Except I can't hold it. I need someone to like come and hold this for me. Por favor. Gracias. Thank you very much. Okay, so since my last video, I had finished, I think it was like this page here. It was the page that I had been working on, and then I moved up to what is page 4 of the chart right here, and I finished that. And then instead of just doing page by page across the top row, what I decided was these birds here, right there. I don't like stitching those birds at all. There's like little birds with a little fishy, I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah, birds and fish. And they just go across like the whole top row, and I was not liking stitching those, and so I was like, I can either like just like do them and like then do the bottom of this page and then have to do them again later, or I can just do them going across the whole row, and so that's what I did. And then I decided that since I was already here that I might as well get to the edge, and so that's what I did. I decided I would work all the way over to page 1, and so there we are, page 1 here. I did the unicorn. Yay! It's a unicorn, but it has like a flowery, bursty thing coming out of its horn. I don't know what is going on with that, but the unicorn is done, and I still technically need to finish 3 pages, but I mean they're already partially done with like the top part. So I don't know how long it's going to take me, and my birthday's in a couple weeks. And I've got things like going on kind of where I probably won't be stitching a lot. So I don't know what that means for finishing Death by Cross Stitch. Unless some like little elves come and stitch at night for me or something, but that doesn't happen. Like, what is that shoe cobbler thing where like the little elves would come and like fix the shoes at night? I don't know. Okay, that's totally not what we're talking about. Anyway, so Death by Cross Stitch. I'm stitching this on 18 count white Aida using Silks For You in PR 094, and I used, what did I use? I used DMC Metallic for the dragons, DMC Metallic for the stags, Silky Metallics for the lions on the corner, and then I used Silky Metallic for the direwolf. So that is what has been used in my Death by Cross Stitch. So my plan for July going forward is that I want to keep working on Death by Cross Stitch and hopefully get it finished. And then if there's any time left in July, which I don't know if there will be, then I plan on doing Christmas in July stitching. And I didn't bring it out to show, so I will insert pictures of it, but I would be working on Mini Home Is Where the Magic Is by Randall Spangler. I'll insert a picture here of the finished design and where I am currently at on that project. And then the other project would be the Toy Box by Donna Gelsinger, I will also insert pictures of that. And those aren't really like Santa Christmas designs, but they're like winter designs, which to me is Christmas too. I love Christmas. I love winter. Snow. I love it all. One more thing that I have to discuss. And Long Dog Samplers released a new chart called The Templar Prophecy. Insert pictures here. Everyone has probably seen it. There's so many people that I've seen starting it on Facebook and on Instagram. And I fell in love with this design. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I don't know if I can resist not starting it until next year. And I did a thing. I bought fabric. And I have floss picked out. And I'm thinking that I might start the Templar Prophecy sometime this year, which would mean breaking No Starts 2019. But I feel like Templar Prophecy is worth it, and it's not going to be like an impulsive start because like I'm planning this out. Like I'm not just starting it right now, even though I want to, but I'm thinking like, okay, I want to finish Death by Cross Stitch. I want to possibly do Christmas in July. And then I was thinking about in August possibly working on some charts that I haven't worked on that much this year, like Far Pavilions and Fantastic Voyage and Castles in the Air, and then maybe starting Templar Prophecy. I don't know, but I'll show you my fabric and the floss. The fabric was a piece of 25 count linen from Hobby Lobby that was white, and then I dyed it. I wanted something that was like grayish, and I went to the store in my town looking at the dye that they had, and they did not have any gray, but they had black, and so I was like, okay, black never really turns out black usually, so I was like, I'll just do that because I am lazy and I didn't want to go to like the next town over to get the gray. And I also did not want to wait for Amazon to deliver it the next day because, you know, you're just so impatient that you just have to do it right now. So this is my fabric that I have picked out. And the floss that I have picked out is, I technically just picked the floss based off of like, this is a really pretty color. Like it's not based on the chart at all. It's just based on like, I really just want to use this floss color for something. And it's the color DMC 35. It's one of the new DMC colors. So we have this grayish purpley fabric that I dyed with DMC 35, which I think is called like very dark fuchsia or something like that on their website. And I love it so much. So I'm gonna be starting that sometime. My plan is, this is 25 count linen. I want to do 1/1 full cross. I don't know if that's crazy, but I've done 1/1 for all my Hades, so we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. I'm waiting to see StitchCon videos go up. Where are they? I've been watching, I followed the StitchCon tag on Instagram and it looked amazing. The Stitchy Bus, I would like to go on a Stitchy Bus somewhere. Just, the Stitchy Bus should just like tour the United States, just go all over, taking people to cross-stitch stores all over. Could you imagine just looking out your window and just being like, oh, the Stitchy Bus is here to take me away. That'll be good. Anyways, so that is my update for now. If I finish Death by Cross Stitch this month, I will probably make another video because I'll just be so excited. So excited. So I will see you all whenever that happens. Whenever Death by Cross Stitch gets finished, this girl will be back. Excited. So yeah. I hope you all are doing great. Thank you everyone for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you all next time. Bye.